The only difference between you and a successful man is that the successful man did not give up. If you keep giving up, if you keep laying the tools down and walking away, you'll never succeed in anything. The thing about success is that it's only for the tenacious. Only the strong willed and the persistent will win. So it doesn't matter what you're doing to achieve success or whatever you deem to be success, it is accomplished by not giving up. But there are some things that you might be missing as well. You need an actionable plan, something that you can actually do. You've probably heard this before, anyways. Like, okay, take action, but how do you take action? You do that with a plan. Okay, but you have an indomitable spirit, you have a plan, so now what? There's one thing that you might be missing, and that's spirit. Now, it might be a little corny for me to say this, and truthfully, I don't care. But that truly is the reason why people are successful. It's not simply because they had a plan and followed it. It was because of the spirit behind it. There was willpower behind it. Willpower is more than just a physical thing. Willpower is from inside. And if you don't know this already, human beings are capable of so much more than we normally are on a day-to-day basis. When we are in life or death scenarios, we tend to take it to the max and go all out, things that we normally don't do in an everyday scenario because they don't require us to do so. So, with that being said, you have the capability to reach the stars. You have the capability to exceed infinity. Now, I know infinity is a lot. Infinity is literally infinity. So, to be able to exceed that is incredible. What this spirit is essentially the power we have inside of us. All 8 billion of us currently have this ability, and that is the literal ability to bend reality. And once you understand reality, it is not hard to bend to your will. It starts with your mindset. What you see is what you will receive. What you give out is what you will receive. What you perceive is what you receive. Meaning, if you choose to engage in positivity, you will receive positivity in return. You choose to engage in negativity, you will see negativity in return. Why do you think bad things keep happening to the same person over and over and over and over again? That's because they keep subscribing to the negative view of life. The universe is no more than an algorithm, and an algorithm works as a system. It's exactly like YouTube, it's exactly like Instagram. Whatever you engage in, you get in return. So, to bring this into perspective of success, that would mean you have to engage in the idea of success and the the state of being of success. However, most people will look around them and see that they aren't where they want to be. They aren't successful. They don't feel successful inside. And that's the thing that they're missing. They must feel successful first before they reach success. I know it sounds backwards, but this is how it goes. You don't become the millionaire and then have the millionaire mindset. You become the millionaire by having the millionaire mindset. I can guarantee you anything you want in this world is achievable with a shift of mindset. All it takes is for you to assume the state of being that one would have if they already had the thing that they wanted. So, for example, if I want to be a millionaire, I must act like a millionaire. I must see the world as a millionaire would. And this is why I always say perception equals reality, because what you perceive is what you will believe. So, if you thought superpowers and all of that cool stuff was not real, it kind of is real in a way. I'm not saying you can fly or shoot lasers out of your eyes. Anything that lives within the laws of physics you can achieve. Even things that don't live inside the laws of physics you can achieve. Because hey, we learned how to fly. We might not be able to biologically fly, but we learned how to craft mechanisms and systems that allow us to soar through the air. But that couldn't have been achieved without a tenacity, B, a plan, and most importantly, spirit. Because we each have an infinite amount of spiritual energy in us. The spiritual energy that we do have is already incredible. So imagine if we came together. Two minds are better than one. Three minds are better than two. So embrace using your spiritual energy for the things you want to use it for and embrace infinity.